City Council considering several new bills aimed at improving e-bike safety.
Among them requiring app-based delivery companies like Uber Eats and DoorDash to supply workers with batteries that are legal and lab tested. Robert Moses is in Sunnyside, Queens with the very latest. Good morning, Robert.
Tashani and Dan, good morning to you. E-bikes and scooters have become so ubiquitous that they are now part of the city's fabric. When we in the newsroom hear of a fire, the first question we ask is, did a lithium-ion battery cause it? And increasingly, the answer is yes. The dangers of lithium-ion batteries are well documented. An e-bike shop in Richmond Hill, Queens, consumed by an inferno in less than 2 minutes earlier this year. 4 people killed in a fire on Madison Street in Lower Manhattan in June. All told, the fire department blames lithium-ion batteries for sparking 268 fires last year that injured 150 people and killed 18.
We've had these tragedies that have happened where people are killed because of these batteries exploding. It's completely unacceptable. It's unconscionable, and the city needs to step up.
That's why yesterday the City Council took up a series of bills. One of them aims to protect the tens of thousands of delivery workers in the city by requiring the apps that employ them to pay for safe, certified e-bikes or other electric devices that they use to get around. The first Deputy Commissioner of the Transportation Department testified.
The administration supports this legislation.
Not everyone does. Representatives from the delivery apps spoke out against the legislation the council is considering.
These bills still double charge the food delivery sector for e-bikes and safety gear, are impractical, and undermine the goal of helping workers get safe bikes.
The City Council is also looking at bills that would require delivery workers to take safety courses and ensure that stores that sell e-bikes and scooters are licensed. FDNY Commissioner Laura Kavanaugh recently appeared on the 6 o'clock news to talk about the urgency of the legislative push at the local, state, and federal levels.
If these fires were stopping, I'd say maybe we could take it slower, but as long as they're happening and New Yorkers are dying, we have to keep going.
There's also bipartisan legislation making its way through Congress called the Setting Consumer Standards for Lithium-Ion Batteries Act. That would do exactly that. That is, set standards to eliminate or at least reduce the risk of cheaply made and therefore dangerous batteries from coming into the country and causing these deadly conflagrations. We're live in Sunnyside this morning. Dan and Tashani, back to you.
Robert, thank you very much.